Morning, welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. Today is candy corn, day 20, candy corn.
Ooh, it's getting cold here. I keep track of the weather in my little fake planner, whatever this is. It's a brain dump. It's not a planner, I guess. I'll just flip through. I'll flip through. A real flip through. Flipping through. I save newspaper articles. I make notes. I have a calendar. I get some thoughts out. This is my version of a calendar. I keep the weather. I keep the temperature, my planning of my videos, news fact of the day, and I keep track of the moon rising and moon setting. This is a picture of the California fires. Which, by the way, the guy that cut my hair yesterday I went to a different place. When you work from home, you get very lazy about your hair. Well, I do. Very lazy about your hair. And I have a lady that cuts it and colors it for me, but I haven't done it properly. So I just went to a walk-in place the day before, got an appointment yesterday, and he's from California, and we were talking about the fires and how horrible it is, and how the news media don't understand that you cannot put out these kind of fires like that. Anyhow, the news media don't understand a lot of things. Anyhow, okay. Candy corn. I think I know what I want to do, but it's obvious candy corn is yellow and orange. And I want to be obvious, but not so obvious. My husband comes home today, but not till 10:30 tonight, which means he won't get here till about 11:30, because the airport, well, he won't have luggage. He just has to get his car, but the airport is about a 45-minute drive. So by the time he gets to his car, gets back here, it'll be about 11:30. So anyhow, okay. So rather than paint some more stuff, I am going to use something I have on hand. What a concept, Beth. Yes, what a concept. I've narrowed it down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a stack here to my right on the floor of boxes, immediate boxes of immediate to use paper. Magazine clippings, painted stuff, my own, like, taking text from all these different nationalities that I love to look at, making a sheet that I can photocopy. That. Oh, maybe I'll do that with one of these. Let's do that. I'm going to photocopy onto these two my text and use that. Yes, what a great idea. But now I need an 8.5 piece of paper, because these are not 8.5 by 11. All right, let's see. So, I don't have a paper cutter close by somewhere. Not right now, though. Oh, there it is. Will that fit in there? Yeah, I think so. Ugh. And I have glue books. I have all kinds of stuff to stash place things, to a filing cabinet to stash stuff, for proper relocating it. Is that a word? Relocating it? A verb to be used like that? I don't know. And I don't throw anything away, because you never know when you might need it. But I did throw away a stack, and I mean a stack, of magazines I hadn't even looked at. Some of them were still wrapped in the plastic, which is sinful. Not anything, I don't order Flow or any of that stuff by mail, because it's too expensive from here. But, and I hate throwing away National Geographics. I hate it, but I did it. And I still have the subscriptions, because I still haven't canceled them. And, I'm starting a new. Okay, I'm going to go photocopy some of this stuff now. I have my binder right right here. And do I have better samples now? Yes, but this is the one where I know where it is right now. So for example, this is the sleeve in this binder, and this is a bunch of articles in all in English, but in different kinds of fonts in different directions. And now I'm going to go photocopy these on my regular printer onto here. And I have a yellow one and an orange one. Well, yellow space and orange space. And I'll be right back. Okay. Well, I think I put it in the wrong direction for this one, but it worked out. Now, all this yellow has writing. Excuse me. Has writing in it, and to me that's texture and color and interest. And I think I'm going to make a candy corn village, at least in my traveler's notebook spread. These are jelly prints that over the year or so, year and a half, my granddaughter and I have made. And I keep finding more and more of them. Yes, I'm throwing away. This is old scrapbook paper that came out of a little tiny book, which I was going to try to find the date on.
So yes, Candy Corn Village, and I'm drawing different sizes and different shapes of houses in a candy corn shape, and then cutting them out and gluing them together in the right order, hopefully most of the time, of the candy corn. And I'm just creating squatty houses, tall houses, you know, square houses, whatever, in an effort to have a subdivision that is not completely governed by the shape of your house. The homeowners association hasn't said you must have this shape of a house and you must have these color curtains exposed to the street, which they do that here. It's so stupid. Way too much control for a neighborhood. But their theory is to keep riffraff out. Well, you keep everybody else out too. Even to the point where my sister's neighborhood told a family they had to take down their basketball court on Christmas Eve that Santa had brought.
So I guess if I had a blooper reel, or whatever you call those things, today would be the day. Because I stopped my art, whatever this is, paper. I went to charge my battery. I have another battery around here, and I cannot find it. Go figure. And I proceeded to do my other platforms, because I'm in 4 things. I'm in a circle chart, I'm in an altered book, and I'm in a Pear Tea Stickers Traveler's Notebook. And so every day I'm doing 4 spreads. Now, the circle chart I'm beginning to really not like at all, because it's very simple and it's a small circle. But it's getting the afterthoughts of all of my thoughts. And rarely do I have thoughts on a normal scale. So the afterthought of my thoughts is a fraction of an inch. And there's not a lot of thought put into it, is what I'm trying to say. The altered book I love working in. The Pear Tea Stickers book I love working in, which I'm only doing 1/2 side because hers are thinner. And the Traveler's Notebook I love working in, of course. But I made my spread. And I forgot to do my process with the camera on. So, it's done. Now, it's not all the way dry glue-wise. This was a tag, a large tag from an ephemera kit that I've had for years. So that's heavy cardstock, well, lightweight cardstock actually. And you can actually, there was a hole right around here someplace, which I managed to cut off, but there's some kind of seam right here. Anyhow, and then I watercolored in lavender around the edges that the tag didn't cover. And then I made Candy Cornville. And it's a take on Whoville. There's no roads. That's because, and there's lots of fireplaces. That's because they're all taking naps from their sugar high. When the sugar high wears off, they've all crashed. So they've all had their fill of candy corn or working in the candy corn factory and smelling all those fumes all day. And they come home and they crash. Or they crash in the afternoon after they had candy after lunch. So they're all wrapped up in warm, cozy blankets in their houses with fireplaces going. Probably not the safest thing to do, but well, you know, these candy corn houses don't melt. And there's no people. So anyhow, Candy Cornville. And all I did was I photocopied my paper with words on it, my template, in orange and yellow jelly prints that I had made. And I had some other cardstock, tiny thin craft paper. But this was my, not strategically placed on this one, but my template, which is just articles of English. I don't even know what they say. They're from all over the place, but I put them in different directions. And they had different fonts. And then I had this on a master copy, and I just photocopied it in my home copier. And so some of that is the word paper. Some of it is the... Sorry. I still have this horrible cough. That is a tickle. It's a dry cough. Some of it is of the craft paper. That was fun. But it's going to go on the blooper reel because I forgot to film it. And the other thing that I did wrong, why did I start it like 6 pages away from my last work page? Here's my yesterday's baking paper. How you make, this is a page out of my spell book on how you make paper. And, which I don't think I remember to put that on Instagram. I'm going to put it on Instagram today. But I skipped like 3 pages. I don't know why. So, okay, number 20 is going to be out of order. And 21 will go back here. 21 is skull. Now I know of the ephemera kit that I bought in July when they started putting Halloween decorations out here, had skulls in it. And I'm not an evil, not that skulls have to be because there's Day of the Dead. And that celebrates their lives, the people that have passed in your lives, their lives. And that's a neat concept. But I'm not a skull person, per se. So I don't know how I'm going to do this. I could do it on Jane Davenport mermaid paper again and make a mermaid. Ooh, make a mermaid skull. Now that might happen, people. Better stay tuned for tomorrow. I don't know. That's as far as I think ahead. So, Candy Cornville. Love it. Forgot to film it, but still love it. See you all tomorrow. And I need to put something in here because this is still a little damp. Okay. And when I did take a children's book, I think it was a fairy tale of something pumpkin related. There's a little girl living in it and like a leprechaun on the outside. And I colored it with colored pencils and cut it out and put it on the front of this journal because the front didn't have anything but the pretty tree and the pumpkins. And the back had this adorable witch, which is what I really wanted. But I didn't realize that until after I put it back here. So this one has that. Anyhow, that's how I'm keeping it at night, to try to keep that spine. And today's page, I did cut it in the center. It's cut. Trying to keep that spine from not curling so bad. So it's back in its constraints for the day. And I'll see you all tomorrow.
So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you're processing when I remember to film my process. Don't forget to subscribe. And yes, tomorrow is skulls. Let's see how we can do that one.